Good morning, colleagues. Let's start our meeting first with the adoption of the agenda. Is adopted, and then with our monetary dialogue with Mario Draghi, President of the European Central Bank. I really would like to thank him for being here. He's always here in our regular dialogue, and especially I appreciate that in this time he has chosen to be here also while having an important meeting of the G20 at the level of central banks and financial ministers taking place in Australia. So thank you for being here. Mr. Draghi will present the ECB perspective on economic monetary developments. We had already our discussion with the usual Econ panel of experts, and they focused especially on TLTRO and consequences of persistent inflation differentials, but we expect President Draghi also to cover a broader range of issues, also because this meeting comes after a governing council of the ECB where important decision has been announced. So I will immediately give the floor to Mr. Draghi. Let me first remind our working method. After a 10-minute introductory statement by Mr. Draghi, we will have 5 minutes slot allocated for each question, including the answer and a possible follow-up. President Draghi, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, honorable members of the Economic and Monetary Affairs Committee, ladies and gentlemen. This hearing today takes place at a moment of change for the ECB. On November 4th, the ECB will become the banking supervisor for the euro area, including the direct supervision of 120 large banks. This marks the biggest step of European economic integration since the inception of the euro. We are well prepared for this step, but we are also conscious of the important additional responsibility we will be taking on. Additionally, over the course of the coming months, the majority of the ECB's services will move to the new ECB premises at Frankfurt Ostend, while the SSM staff will remain in the city centre. This will also geographically underline the separation between the ECB's new supervisory function and its other tasks. In this context, I wish to inform you that we have published today our decision on the implementation of separation between the ECB's monetary policy and supervisory functions as required by the SSM regulation. I know that on November 3rd, on the eve of the start of the single supervision, you will have ample opportunity to discuss with the chair of the supervisory board. By then, the results of the comprehensive assessment will also be known. Against this background, I will today and in the hearings from now on focus my attention on the traditional tasks of the ECB, in particular on monetary policy. The economic recovery in the euro area is losing momentum. Following some moderate expansion in the recent quarters, growth of the euro area real GDP came to a halt in the second quarter of this year. The early information on economic conditions which we received over the summer has been somewhat weaker than expected. While industrial production and manufacturing orders